Okay, that might be the most doorbells you ever heard played in a song at one time. It's kind of it is a collection of doorbells. And now, this is the one that there's the most chance I could mess it up, but it was based on a Bob Dylan song. And I wrote lyrics I wrote a poem in 1974 in a book called My Struggle Boogie Boy. And it was we were doing something that we thought was an art movement called Art DEVO. And it wasn't really a band. It was, we thought we were doing something called agitprop. And so I was collecting all of these thoughts and things, and somewhere along the line, we kind of became a band that was playing in punk clubs, and we went out to New York, then we went to California. When we got to California, we came to the attention of Neil Young, and he asked us to be in he asked DEVO, I'm talking about DEVO. He asked DEVO to be in a movie that he was making called Human Highway. And in the movie, just to tell you, it's DEVO, we were nuclear waste disposers. And what our job was, is there was this nuclear power reactor that had all this nuclear waste, and we were taking barrels of it. Our job, in the movie, our job was we took barrels of nuclear waste and drove them out to the desert and dumped them in this river. And on the way out, we would stop at this restaurant that Dennis Hopper was the fast food chef, and Dean Stockwell had something to do out there. I forget what his job was, and Neil Young was the mechanic, and Russ Tamblyn, I forget what he did, but anyhow, so in the movie, there's a nuclear meltdown and an explosion, and everybody in the film dies, and they go to heaven. And but Boogie Boy is the only person alive at the end of the film, and so everybody's dead, and Boogie Boy walks around at the end of the film, and he's reciting this poem called "How Many Ropes," that was based on "How Many Roads," that Bob Dylan had written. And so all these years later, I don't know, like 6 years ago. So 6 years ago, I built this machine, and in the process of building the machine, I wrote music to go along with the poem. So I kind of rehearsed it yesterday while we were setting this up. And I have a version of it over here, and I'm hoping that I kind of remember it. And if I started at the right place, and if I remember the second verse, we'll kind of get through it. And if not, it'll be slightly embarrassing, and I'll just have to start ad-libbing, and it'll be a mess, but we'll give it a try, okay? And it's a little bit, for some reason, it seems like I wrote it in a key that's a little high for me, and I don't know why, but we'll do it anyhow, because I'm not really a great singer. I don't have a great singing voice, so it'll be mostly shouting anyhow, and like the other two songs. Yeah. So here we go. Must a poor monkey climb before he can sleep in his tree? Whoa, and how must a smart baboon spout before he's convinced he is free? Well, the answer, my friend, it's nothing you can, it's nothing that anyone can see. And how many flags must a president wave before he's completely unfurled? Yes, and how many shoes must a shoe bomber light before he can blow up the world? Well, the answer, my friend, it's blowing in the wind. The answer is nothing you can see. Well, the answer, my friend, it's neither now or then. The answer is nothing you can hear.
Yeah.